Auction time. This is the 7i series auction, 7i01. This is actually from last week. The winner of the auction on this particular item did not contact me. It was 7h01, but now it is 7i01. So here we go. It's on offer once again. Now, I could have offered it to the next highest bidder in last week's auction, but just one more chance to give the person a chance to bid on it again in case something happened, like the phone fell in overboard or the person got lost, was in a survival situation. Who knows? Anyway, here it is again. It's all on video from last week. It's a Montel made of raw root beer type shirt. Just translucent. Very nice. All right? Okay. 7i02. This one I started on video and I finished it off camera because this particular piece started to get really crunchy. And I noticed it on video. Now, I believe I did this on a live stream, or, starting it out on a live stream. I had to be very particular about preparing each area to make a strike with each flake. And even when I did that, I still have terminations that are kind of steppy and areas that still got crunchy. So I'm glad I finished this off camera because I think I would have snapped it if I didn't. Yeah, if I hadn't finished it off camera. 7 inches, almost exactly, by 2 1/4. Yep. This is heat-treated Buffalo River shirt from Danny Collins. In case you didn't know. I'm getting most of my stuff from Danny Collins these days. All right. It's sharpened all the way around. It's not perfect. It's got crunchy spots and stuff, but this is the best I could do under the circumstances. Yeah. So even though it's high grade material as far as the heat treating goes, it's top-notch heat treat, it's still not easy to work, so to speak. Okay, so this stuff is for advanced snappers, in case you're wondering, in case you want to get some. All right, 7i03. This is heat treat Keo Cook from Danny Collins. Yeah, sharpened all the way around. It's a dovetail. I put a little dimple in the bottom, not knowing that most of these dovetails have a rounded bottom. But still a dovetail. Dovetails come in different variations. This one is 6 1/8 by 1 1/8. Sharp. I just did a pass on this side to sharpen it, and then another pass on that side. Final passes to sharpen it. See, there's not much long flaking on that side. All the long flaking is on this side. And what that does is it scoops out the edge a little bit more than the short flakes. So it produces a sharp edge. And these things were beveled, right? So what they did was they just kept doing the same thing. One pass with long flakes on the same side each time. And that keeps it nice and sharp. Okay? Yeah, I did this off camera. There's no video on this one. It's like the first piece I did this week for the auction. Yeah. Okay. 7i04. This one is Heat Treat Buffalo River. I got this as thin as I possibly could. And I think I might have started this. Yeah. I did this one on video. This one had a step fracture in it. So tackling the step fracture was the whole deal on this one. I think the step fracture was right on this side here. Yeah, it was a real nuisance. It was in a really bad spot, probably the worst spot of all. It's not too bad if it's right in the middle. It's not too bad if it's real close to the edge. It's really bad if it's exactly in between the edge and the middle. That's the worst spot for a step fracture because it's hard to get to. On the edge, you can probably use a tool to blast it, like a notch-o-matic. And in the middle, sometimes you can get it from the other side. It's a good chance that you can get it from the other side. But when it's in between, that's the hardest one. So it took a while for me to get that out. And I think it was right here on this side. Anyway, it worked out okay. It's sharpened all the way around. It's nice and thin. This one is 5 5/8 by 1.5 inches. Yeah. Heat treat Buffalo River chert. It's not all the same, right? These two are both heat treat Buffalo River chert. The color is slightly different, but it's the same basic stuff. But there's inconsistencies. They don't nap the same. Okay? And my hands are small, so just be aware that this is probably going to look smaller when you get it than it looks right now. Okay? Just be aware. That's why I measure them all. Just so you know. All right? Okay. 7I05. This one is a root beer leaf-shaped blade. Yay. This is what I like making. I like making leaf-shaped blades. I don't like the notching part. I don't like large, long blades. This is about the largest that I like making. So this is about 4 7/8 by 1 3/4, maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Someone wants, I get asked this fairly often. What's my favorite type of point to make? This is it. The leaf-shaped blade. That's it. Yeah. And I usually make them for myself in this narrow configuration, right? Not wide ones, but more narrow like this. Not only do I like using these more narrow ones, I can wrap this area down here as a handle very easily. This one is not so easy to wrap and look good. It's better that if I haft it to something and then hold it with a handle, right? So, yeah, this is what I like making, just so you know. I think I already measured it. And, oh yeah, there's a little ring crack right there. And I just left it in there. Yeah. My excuse is that's ring fracture technology. Yeah. That's what that is. It's a technological feature. Yeah. It's called ring fracture technology. You didn't know? Now you know. Huh. Okay. 7I06. This one was a crunchy piece of Georgia Flint River chert. Raw piece, not heat treat. And they call it butterscotch. It's a variety of coastal plains chert. And this particular one is from Georgia. And I got this stone from Jeff Head. His last name is spelled Head. And he's on Facebook. Okay? And if you need a link, I can provide a link for you. So yeah, I like working this stuff, although this one got really, really crunchy. So I just did the best I could. Yeah, I tried cleaning that up, but no, it would not clean up. It sharpens up well, it thins down well, but it gets really crunchy. Not all of it does this, though. There are some that naps easier than this, and some naps worse than this. This is about the mid-grade Flint River. And yeah, it's very translucent. Okay, I don't know what type of point this is. It's just an expanding base point with barbs, and this particular size can be either a knife or a little dart point, although I would use it as a knife. Yeah. Did I measure it? 4 1/8 by inch and 3/8. Sharpened all the way around. It's even kind of sharp. Well, no, I did grind it a little bit down here. I was going to say it was kind of sharp down here, but it's not. And apparently I ground it down. I can feel it. It's ground down. So there you go. 7I07. This one I did on video. It's made from that redstone. It's a type of glass. Yeah, man-made glass. In case you didn't notice. It's got glitter. This is not a natural stone. Yeah. It's called goldstone, but it's not a natural stone. It's a novelty. I keep forgetting to look it up so I can give you exactly what it is. But it's so easy to look it up, I'll just let you do it. Yeah. You want to know more about it? Look it up. All I know is it was relatively easy to nap, although it did give me some trouble because it's kind of crunchy. You know, it's very similar in crunchiness to this, actually. Totally different feel and totally different properties on the materials, except they both get crunchy. They get these weird little stuff fractures. And it has to do with the way it terminates. The fracture terminations are not that great. Okay? So yeah, you can see this all on video. Is it translucent? Only around the edges. Yeah. Okay. (7I08). This is a box of 3 bifaces in various stages. And this is all Flint River chert from Jeff Head. Okay, same stuff as this. But I only made 1 point. I was going to make 4 different points, but oh well. This one is the furthest along. This one is sharpened all the way around. Right, these are all translucent Georgia cherts. All butterscotch. Okay. It's all coastal plains, Flint River. Yeah. This one is sharpened all the way around. All I had to do on this one is notch it if I wanted to. It's just picked sharp. It's not perfectly what I would call perfectly sharped or sharped to my best ability. Sharpened to my best ability. It's just picked so there's no dull spots. Okay? This one is 5 1/8. This one is 5 1/8. This one is 5 1/8. I did not plan that. That's amazing. I didn't realize they were all the same. Holy moly. All right. So anyways, these two are refined but not sharpened. So that means they're thinned down pretty much to the final thinness. They started out as nodules or spalls. I think these were all spalls to begin with. Yeah. I got a box of spalls from Jeff Head. Okay. Now these are what I call refined, but they're not sharp. They're not sharp like this one is. Okay. So there you go. All 3 of these are together under this one item number. Okay. All right. (7I09) is a box of flakes, and I think there's some glass in here. Yeah, there are different things in here. I think there's a broken one in here. Yeah, that quartzite piece that broke is in here. So I guess brokes and flakes and glass in this one. So that one's in here, the one I broke. Okay, don't drop this stuff. All right, let me take everything out. There's a little bit of redstone flakes in here. These are the largest flakes that I had left from that redstone point. Okay, let me start describing these things. All right, so you already know this. This broke on video. This is quartzite. Okay, translucent quartzite. This is a bottle bottom, thick, high grade, old bottle bottom. Okay, let's see. 3 5/8, and I score these and break them in half. That makes it easier to nap, for me anyway. Same with this old bottle bottom, but this one's a emerald green looking thing. I already got lots of these. 3 1/8. These are clear. One is a little bit thicker than the other, and one is more blue than the other. These are like preforms made of clear glass, except this one is more bluish than this one. This one's perfectly clear. This one's got a tint, and they're different thicknesses. Yeah. Let's see, 2 3/4, 2 5/8. So you can nap these with percussion or pressure. Yeah. High grade glass, by the way. It's not tempered, it's just high grade stuff. This is milk glass, what they used to call milk glass, or I guess they still call it, but they used to make containers out of it. So that's in here. I still got more of this too, 2 3/8 long. I don't know if you might be able to score that and break it, but I wouldn't try it. Maybe down the middle, but no, I just try to nap it like this. This is a piece of blue high-grade glass from a large cullet block or blob that I got from a friend of mine. Yep, or a subscriber friend of mine. You can play around with this. It's high-grade stuff. It naps really well. 3 7/8. All right, so this is obsidian, and this is that redstone stuff. Okay, so this point is made from redstone, and that's what these flakes are from. They're from the video. Okay, so we got, these are the largest flakes, and they're not that great. All right, but they are the largest pieces. So in case you want to know what this nap's like, now's your chance. But yeah, these, you're not going to get much out of this one anyway. This one might get something out of it, but at least you'll get a chance to nap it and see how unpredictable it can be and what it naps like. It doesn't nap like anything else. There's nothing to compare it to, really. Okay, so there's 3 pieces, I think, or 2 pieces of triple flow, just so you have an idea of how this stuff naps. This is high-grade triple flow. There is low-grade triple flow, but this is high-grade stuff. All right, no bubbles as far as I can tell. Maybe slightly bubbly. It does have slight imperfections in it, but I tried to get the pieces that were high-grade. Yeah, this one is high-grade for sure. I don't have much of this left. Most of my stuff that's triple flow has got bubbles in it. I am offering some more boxes of triple flow, but I just included 2 pieces in this batch, just so you can, play around with it. Okay, now these are buttery obsidian or dacite, and some of it's gray, some of it's black. This might be banded. Yeah, this one has got bands in it. This one's opaque. This one is kind of in between. But these are buttery type obsidians or dacites. This is kind of in between. Yeah, so this one is the darkest. This was almost jet black. And these are gray, dark gray. All right, and these are in between. Okay, but I like working this stuff. I've got plenty of these flakes, so I can include them here. No problem. Okay, all right. Let's see, I got 2 boxes, same thing. 7i10 and 7i11. Yeah. Almost identical boxes of triple flow flakes. Okay, so here we go. I don't think I'm going to take them all out. I just wanted to show. I'll just show you, samples. These are mid-grade, and some of them are high-grade triple flow flakes. And there's a few in here that are lower grade that have bubbles in them. Like this one here is a lower grade triple flow. And this is a lower grade triple flow. So I'll just quickly show you what we got. They're going to be kind of curved. This one only has a little bit of red in it. Or maybe maybe it has very little. Let me take this one out and give you a better one. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, this one is better than this one. Okay, so let me do that. You can get small arrowheads out of this. It'll give you a chance to nap triple flow. I got a bunch of these flakes, so I'm not worried about selling these. Okay. What is the size? Yeah, they're all going to be like 2 inches or under, or most of them 2 inches or under. There's one big long one on this side. Okay, so you kind of got the idea. When you get this box, or either one of these boxes, these flakes are going to look smaller than they look on video because my hands are small. These things look bigger because my hands are small. When you get them, they're going to be tiny. Okay? Just fair warning. They're going to look tiny when you get them. Unless you have small hands, then they'll be fine. These are just little flakes. And some of this has more clear parts than some of these other flakes. This has got clear parts in it too, but it's just little stripes or whatever, little areas. This one's got a lot of clear. So they'll vary. Most of this is mid-grade to high-grade stuff, regardless of how much clear it has in it. All right, but you will have a lower grade bubbly ones in here. Okay, so I think you get the idea. There are various thicknesses. Some are fat like this. Some are very, very thin like this one. Okay, all right. I won't take them all out. You get the idea. These boxes are 6 inch by 4 inch by 1 inch. Okay, so they're small boxes. They're not as big as the small flat rate priority boxes from the post office. They're not as big as those boxes. Okay? Just so you know. If you're expecting some big packages and big flakes, this is not it. Okay? So just be aware. Okay. Alrighty. Rules. Okay, these are just a short version of the rules. I'm using these little note cards. Okay. There will be an auction here every Monday. I will post the auction video at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, I'll try to get it posted at 4 p.m. Sometimes I might be late. And they will end at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Every time. That I won't be late on. Okay? You bid in the comments section. If you're not able to post a comment, you will not be able to participate in the auction. You bid under one or more of my pre-populated comments. Please include the item number if you're not sure you placed your bid in the correct place. Okay, kind of self-explanatory. Try not to bid at the last minute. I'm using YouTube's time tracker and it's not always accurate. Okay, just fair warning. Okay, I reserve the right to call the winner as I see fit in any case, right? Okay, so there's been issues where it's been very close and people have been bidding at the last minute, and sometimes YouTube says you're late, even though you and I both know you're on time, but I got to use a time tracker that everybody sees. So that's why I use YouTube's time tracker. All right, okay. Look at my previous auctions to see how they work. If you have questions, you can email me or post your questions in the comments section. So my email is jackcrafty2@gmail.com. All right. There is a description of the auction in the description box. I also post this short video clip every time in case you don't like reading. Yeah. There will be a hard close of the auction at 9 p.m. Eastern time. It depends on your time zone, though. It ends at 8 if you're on Central Time, 7 if you're on Mountain Time, and 6 if you're on Pacific Time. Make sure you account for your time zone. Okay? All right. I will begin announcing winners 1 minute after the top of the hour. It may take me up to 45 minutes to announce all the winners, though. Okay, so give me some time to announce all the winners. I will start at 1 minute after the top of the hour because I refresh the comment section to make sure I see everyone's comment and I know what time they bid. Okay. I will hit the heart button if you win. This is the only notification you will receive. There is no private messaging in YouTube. And I will not hunt you down on Facebook or anything like that to announce that you are the winner. I will put a heart on the winning bid. I will heart it or love it or whatever it's called. Okay? All right. As a last resort, I can bid for you if you contact me before the auction ends. However, I will not bid for you closer than 5 minutes prior to closing. Okay? So keep that in mind. Again, my email is jackcrafty2@gmail.com. You can email me if you're having trouble. You can bid as many times as you like. I will only charge you the amount that beats the next highest bidder. This helps to prevent sniping. Okay, so if you're not sure what that means, just look at previous auctions. You'll see that some guys bid a lot toward the end of the auction. They start putting in bids at the last minute just so someone won't snipe them for like $2. You know what sniping is, right? If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Did I skip one? No. I will hit the like button if and when I see your bid. It may take me a while, but as the time approaches the closing, I check more frequently. Okay, so this is how you know that I'm seeing your bids or comments. I will hit the like button. Okay, this is very important, especially if you're new. If you suspect that your comments or bids are not being seen, try asking if I see your comments bids. You ask in the comment section. If I don't respond, I can't see your comments or bids. All right, pretty obvious. So if I can't see your comments or bids, you got to try something else, like restart your phone or use someone else's phone or get on your computer to try to bid, or send me an email. Figure out what's going on, because it's usually on your end, right? Yeah. So just try different methods to try to get your comments visible. Shipping is free in the US. International shipping is discounted but not free. Okay? Free in the US, but international shipping is not free. It's $10 extra for a light package, 1 pound or less, and $20 extra if it's heavier than that. Okay? So your international shipping is discounted, but it's not free. Shipping is free in the US. I ship all items through the US Post Office. I will always provide tracking numbers. I will issue refunds if requested. Oh, yes. If you are the winner and you're new, you'll need to email me your name, your address, and preferred method of payment. Or you can ask me what I prefer. I usually prefer PayPal, but I have different payment methods that I use. I accept Venmo, Cash App, PayPal.me, Zelle. Okay, just we'll arrange this in the emails. Okay. Okay, that's it for the cheat notes. Good luck, everybody.